Hi Tigers, it's Mr. Payne here. Now, by the time you see this video, you'll probably have already had your last day in school. So I hope it's a good last day in school. We're hoping to make sure it is. Just wanted to leave a little message to kind of say well done and thank you and just kind of sum up the year really, because it's been an interesting year. Let's put it that way. I can still remember the first day when I met you in year five, when you found out I was going to be your teacher. And there were some nervous looking faces. Mr. Payne was probably one of them. But I think a lot of people were a little bit nervous about year six and about all the hard work and about all the kind of challenges you were going to face. And this year, every single person in the class has really sort of stepped up and worked hard and put the effort in to get the best year that you can do. And it's a bit of a shame that we didn't get to get to prove that, but that's not anyone's fault. I can't say thank you enough for the way that you've approached school, the way that you've approached your studies and trying to improve, the way that you've approached each other and just been really nice to each other at times, and given people that step up when they really need it. So that's a bit of a thank you from me. Now, we've tried to do as much as we can do at the end of this year to make it the normal year six experience. Um, those of you who were in school, we did the production, so there's going to be a video that's made of that, and I'm going to be sending it out and putting it on the YouTube channel so you can watch that whenever you want to. There's going to be a video of graduation. Not all of graduation was recorded because I had to do certain things during the session as well. But again, should be a short video of some of the moments from graduation, and we're also doing other small things like having a party on the last day. So hopefully you've enjoyed doing all those things. Again, I'm sorry that we have missed out on certain things. That's not my fault. I wasn't saying you were saying it was, but um, we've tried our best to make sure you're getting the best end of year that you can do, because quite frankly, you guys deserve it. I still remember, I said that phrase twice now, when I first taught you guys in year two. So here's a picture of, I think this is year one, okay, you guys and the other year, tiger and leopard class in year one. And there's some faces here that are familiar. Some of you guys are still around. There are some people in this picture who have left and gone to other schools. So I can spot a few familiar faces. I'm sure you can name people as well who have left over the years. Obviously, there's people who have joined our class since then. And it's just a nice little photo. You can see we're clearly having a good day before all this growing up and SAT stuff started. And then here are some pictures from, well, it's yesterday when I'm recording this on Tuesday. But here's some pictures of graduation. We've got you guys, other people who were actually at graduation, in the robes, the Bibles. And again, it's been a bit of a challenge getting here, but you guys deserve this day and deserve to have this nice send off, because you have worked hard. Now, I spoke to everyone at graduation. I spoke to a lot of parents and they're really happy as well. There were some people whose parents weren't at graduation, so I've got photos of those people in particular. So if your parents or carers weren't at graduation and didn't get any photos, I should have some that I can send to them, so that's okay for you. But yeah, just hope you enjoyed yesterday, because you worked hard for it, and it would be a bit of a shame if you didn't get to experience that like everyone else did. Now, that leads us on to the next step for you guys, which is secondary school. I think it's important to say that even though you are leaving Holy Trinity, you never really leave Holy Trinity. You're always welcome. And I'm sure when all this sort of COVID stuff blows over and that's out the window, we can start seeing some people again. It'd be lovely to see some familiar faces, so please come back and visit. Please come back and say hello. Because if I'm being honest, I am going to miss seeing you guys around school. I know we have our jokes, and I know that I say that you're a bit of a nightmare at times, but you're a great class, and I would love to see each and every one of you in the future. If you could come back and say hello at any time, so you're always welcome. It might be a bit difficult in the first couple of weeks if we're still doing lockdown stuff, but we'll see how that goes. I also want to wish you all good luck. Secondary school is going to be very different to primary school. You're going from being the oldest children in the school to some of the youngest, and some of you will be going to schools where you have older brothers and sisters. Some of you will be going to schools with people in Tiger class or in Leopard class, so you'll have those familiar faces around. And some of you will be going to secondary school not really having anyone there, or not originally, but every single one of you will settle in and will make lots of friends. Um, I was also in your position once, obviously, where leaving primary school, going to secondary, very, very nervous about it. The secondary schools are there to help you out. They're going to make sure that you have the best time possible, and they're going to try and make sure that you meet people and you settle in and you get a good group of friends around you. That's their job, that's what they're there for. So make sure you make the most of it. You're going to spend, most of you will probably put into sort of form groups similar to Tiger and Leopard class, but you'll stay with that year group or maybe even longer, and you'll meet other people in different lessons, but there'll be people in that class that you like. There will probably be people you don't like as much, but make sure you start introducing yourself, make sure you start making those friends, and make sure you give yourself a really good first impression, because I don't want anyone to kind of ruin that kind of those first days in there. Make sure you're getting the most out of it, and make sure you really show off what amazing people you are, because every single one of you's got different talents, different skills, different personalities. Some of you have got random facts that you like to share. Some of you have got jokes that you like to say. Some of you have got dances and singing and all sorts of other things that make you really special people. So make sure your secondary school gets to see all that, because you've proven it to me this year. You've proven it to me over the past 4 years since I taught you in year 2 for that short time. Make sure your secondary school gets to see it as well, because you are a pretty great bunch of kids, all in all. Now, that's about it from me. As I say, I'm recording this on the Wednesday, so this is before your last day. So I'll say goodbye to a lot of people tomorrow. If you aren't in school, don't worry about it. We're going to make sure that you still get the autograph books. There are going to be some Levers jumpers that are going to be going this year. So on the back of the Levers jumpers, you'll have the name of everyone in the year group. So that's something new for this year. Hopefully you enjoy them. Hopefully you like them. It should be a really nice reminder of your time at school. So along with the Levers jumpers, the autograph books, if any people got awards, we'll make sure they get sent through as well. But as I say, I've really enjoyed you guys this year. There have been times when it's been a challenge. There have been times where I'm sure I've been a challenge. But I just want to say thank you and good luck. Probably for one of the last times. I'll stay in a bit, Tigers. Have a great time.